So basically, what you've been doing to that man is sexually assaulting him. Were you prepared to go to jail for your sexual assaults on that man's body, his face, and his private genitalia? Do you understand that what you did to him is called mutilation? Do you understand that your molestation was when you put your hands into that man's inner pants pockets to steal a thumb drive? Because his thumb drive is still missing. Why is his thumb drive missing, and why are his other thumb drives empty from his intellectual property? What did you do? Because you either don't know computers or you do. Your constant attack on that man's computer is highly illegal under federal law and international rights laws. You have no time to sanction and no opportunities to censor that man. He's not your child. That is a 53, soon to be 54, probably year-old man. He has lived a long time in his community. He came here to start over. He didn't come over for you to piss all over him with your family and friends. You've been sexually assaulting someone with a group. That is a major no-no in America. And maybe you've never found love, but maybe you need to look at yourself and check yourself. But either way, you will go to federal prison today if you don't stop. He has agents that are paying attention. He has sheriffs that are looking you over. There are people who can sit across the fucking street or watch you from the fucking satellites that your phones are run on. Stop touching him. Where are his gloves? Why are his gloves off his hands? Why did he wake up freezing cold? Why are his good gloves missing and bad gloves, old gloves, are put upon him today? He's not asking to have you make him look more homeless in any way. He has the right to buy property, buy his things, and have you not play with his issues. You see, you have the issue, he doesn't. You've made his life into an issue, he didn't. You destroyed your own community in your attack on his life, in your jealousy and stupidity about life. You're not that man, you're not his soul, and what they did to his internal organs was immoral and incredibly federally illegal. You don't have the right to operate on someone's intestines just because you feel like it. They put him out for 3 fucking days and ruined his ability to pee. Then they took him away for a couple weeks at a time without him ever knowing, and they just say, tee-hee. You're a fucking asshole of Satan, and if you haven't figured that out yet, why don't you pick up a pendulum like he can? Try it. Submit your whole life to God and ask God if you're going to hell or not. But you have to be smart enough to know what is and isn't your yes and what is and isn't your no. But my guess is you can't do that yet because you haven't submitted one fucking thing to God on this. You're acting as if you're God. You're acting as if you're the master of that man, as if he is your slave. At no time did that man become a slave to your whims, your choices, your sexual inappropriateness, and your haughty ideas about life. That man doesn't need you pretending to be him anywhere in this community. At no time did you have the right to harass the shit out of him, to gaslight him in some way for him to get ragingly angry at your family and every other person that's been pissing all over him trying to play God. Every time somebody fucking walks up with a bag of food and said, "Look what I bought for you," the whole emphasis in that sentence is, "I bought this." Yeah, you did. But you didn't ask his permission, did you? You lied about your intent. Your intent was to make you feel good for doing something for someone who is homeless, but at no time did you walk up to him and ask him and say, "Look, I got $20 I'd like to spend on you. How could I spend it to help you today?" You see, you're leaving that man freezing when you take his gloves. You're ruining his shoes because you got upset or you thought he was rude that he didn't keep your shoes. Your shoes didn't fucking fit him. So I'm sorry, we don't shove people's feet into things. We don't try to force people to be things for us. And openly, your sexual inappropriateness is out of control. He's got some little bitch-ass derelict man who's been homeless a long time now, standing in front of him, touching himself. If he ever fucking does that again, he might stand up and just deck him to the floor like any man would. We don't do that in America. But these little shitbags in this community do that. And they sit there and you can't see the evil in their face because you're so busy worrying about whether or not they ate or not. That little fuck is always pissing all over him. But what did you do? You violated federal law when you sexually assaulted him, didn't you?